Hello, people. Is it working this time? That's the question. Right. Hopefully, we won't lose the connection again, but this is why I haven't been doing lots of live. Well, I haven't been doing any lives hardly, but I am going to persevere. I want to make this a regular thing. And it's so disappointing that this has happened. Let's have a look. Where are we? Let's see. Because I need to check that this is definitely working this time. And it's so annoying that this keeps happening. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to log on to YouTube on my iPad. Now I know that this isn't YouTube's problem. This is TalkTalk. This is just horrendous. I just don't know how they can. Won't even let me see it. So I honestly don't know whether we're live or not now. But I shall persevere. If we're live, let me know. It is so disappointing. Oh, I don't know. Anyway, let's move on. So one of the other wagons was this. I do know that it might have been Daypol actually made a Longmoor military railway wagon like this in this type of model. I've got images of one of these anyway. I saw it and I thought, do you know what? I wouldn't mind giving that a go. So that's exactly what I'm going to do. That is if the internet keeps on letting us work today. Never going to make a go of this if the internet keeps going down. So, yet again, talk. What a surprise. Make my life difficult. So this is a main line. There's one thing to be said about when you're not doing a live and you're just doing this model making without anyone around. Unfortunately, you don't get to see it. But what does happen is you don't have to worry about things like the internet's not working. Now, I'm not entirely sure if I'm going to get this out unscathed. We'll give it a go. give it a go. This could be one of those Dremel situations. I say Dremel, I've got a Ryobi, and I swear by it. Absolutely amazing piece of kit. So glad I bought that. I mean, not just for model making. I used it when I was changing the brakes on the car. That thing, amazing work. There we go. Got that one open. There we go. Wow, that took some doing. Still gonna have to do a bit by, well, maybe a bit of it by on the chassis by hand. We'll see. That one bit doesn't look too bad. I have to do some rubbing away on here though. I do apologise. Why I'm apologising, I don't know. But I do apologise for the sheer incompetence of the Talk network. Ruining a second live stream on this channel. Absolutely destroying it. And there's me wanting to really make a go of this. So as you can see, a bit like with the open wagons there. What we got there? I'm trying to, there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 plank, and 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 plank, 5 plank and 7 plank. So just like them, however, I wasn't taking as much off. I'm just using the fiberglass pen, pencil, whatever you want to call it, and taking off at least the worst of the transfers that are on there, just to give us half a chance. It's so disappointing. Typical. I should have known after yesterday, but what do you do? It's just as well I don't get too emotional, isn't it? But yeah, so this is a project that's been going on for ages, in the sense that I purchased the bits and pieces, just haven't got round. And I say haven't got round, it's not out of laziness. So one of the reasons I disappeared off the scene for quite a while is because there was quite a lot of illness in the household that required my absolute attention. And squeak. As you can see, I just kind of want to get back into doing this stuff. I mean, I've been doing stuff without anyone around, like camera-wise. Different projects. But you know how it is. So if you don't record it, you can't share it. So what it's come down to now is, I figure if I do these live streams of when I'm doing these bits and pieces, I get to share it with you. However, you might not be interested, but you know, it is what it is. It is what it is. Yeah, I think this time, yeah, because I haven't purchased the transfers. I think this time I might see if I can make my own batch. It might go horribly wrong, but then it might not. You can't find out until you give it a go. I mean, a lot of the projects I've done in the past could have all gone very pear-shaped, if we're all completely honest. I could have ruined lots of LNER coaches, I remember that. But I didn't. It's got to be said, I'm not, this isn't, you've got to do it this way. I'm just sharing how and what I'm doing with my models. There's always going to be someone out there going, "Hey, you must do it this way," but we're not interested in that. I don't conform to. This is the correct way. You must only do it this way. Not interested. Not interested. You want to talk to me like that? Well, you're not going to, because I'm not going to listen. I think that's one of the reasons that people can be the way they are today. No one wants to listen to someone telling you that you must do something a certain way. It's a hobby. Enjoy the hobby. Enjoy the hobby. Got quite a collection of bits going on here now, haven't we? Including tools underneath. Right, I'm going to go and get some tissue and clean these up. That's not what I want. Oh, that's why. That's why. Aha. I think we need to go into here. I appear to have made a boo-boo. I appear to have made a boo-boo. Oh, I simply can't believe that I've done that. That's why. Well, people, what I've actually done is I've been streaming again to keep this thing going, and only to find out that it's been on unlisted this whole time. Can you believe it? Can you believe it? Especially after internet failure. I don't know. I have no idea whether this is public or not, but I'm going to go and get some tissue so we can clean up those marks. So yeah, I have absolutely no clue whether or not we're live or whether we're just unlisted again. No, we are. We're definitely live, which is great. There we go. Welcome back. Sorry about that. This is what happens. Especially if I get into a bit of a tiz. Right, what we got there? Enamel thinners. Enamel thinners. Yeah, talk. Waste of space. Doing my head. And I don't mind, I've been with them for years. And I would never have thought there would have been a problem, but no. Over the years, they've just got slowly and progressively worse and worse. And it's now, with doing this, it's making it harder. I don't understand. And apparently, the UK has excellent Wi-Fi compared to the US. Well, I just don't see it. I don't understand it. Because it's flipping awful. As far as I'm concerned, it's not very good at all. So yeah, I'm just using a bit of enamel thinners. I wonder if I do a live tomorrow, I wonder if it will go smoother than what it has today. Probably not. Probably not. I don't think I'm going to be that lucky. I'm just cleaning these up. Can't paint them until I've cleaned them up a bit. I was hoping to have a drama-free live stream. Obviously not. Obviously not. I think while I paint these, I will give that model that I made last night a once over as well. That doesn't need to be spectacular because my goal for that particular model is to use it for Lomax, for use on there. Right. Just get rid of that. Glue it on another day. So we have got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. 11 wagons. And it's going to get very cluttered. Where's my good brushes? Oh, that's a nice good brush. Acrylic thinners. So I tend to use Humbrol stuff. No, I am not sponsored by them, but I do have links in the description and on the channel for them. What is this? This is an olive green matte. I did shake this up before the live stream, but it's probably all completely ruined now. But I'm going to give it a shot. I am led to believe that this is what I need. Could be wrong. Could be wrong. Maybe put a little bit of thinners in there. Give it a mix. What should we do first? Let's try one of these. I'll pick this up. This here. There. That 99 pence. What is it called? What shop was it? The Works. That was it. I went in there with the daughter. And we were just looking at bits and pieces. And I saw them along with some foam board. And I thought, you know what? I said, all right, I'll have that for £1. So much so I actually bought 2. So these are probably going to need a couple of coats. I'm under no false impressions there. Obviously, I've thinned it down just ever so slightly there in that tray. So the last thing I want is it to be too thick. So I would like to keep the detail on the wagon. So yes, try and get these. So we're going for I can't remember, what did it say what it was? It was olive green matte. So I just want to first coat for that. Let that dry off. And then I think we'll be using a second coat. It is therapeutic. I really enjoy this. Nothing like a bit of model painting. I really do hope that tomorrow, if I do one tomorrow, let's fingers crossed, we don't have the same internet issue. The same internet issue. We don't want that. Because it's 2 days running now that the live streams ended up going dead as a result. But luckily, we're back on. We're back online. So just going for a scratch coat on here. It would appear the music has gone off as well. Let's get the music back on. Nice bit of chill in the background. There we go. Nice scratch coat on these. Let that dry off and then we can go for a second coat, can't we? Next. So I wonder what spectacular surprises 2025 has in store for us with model railways, or just models in general. I think last year was quite a good year. Well, it's at least for announcements, definitely. It'll be interesting to see what this year brings us. A mad Geordie. The mad Geordie making models. Next up. I actually like this green. It's very nice. I say nice. It's a very good shade in the colour chart. The old military stuff. Very good. I do like my Humbrol paints. I do like them, especially the acrylics. They just seem that they work really well. And I've got to say, I do like these new dropper bottles. And I did mention yesterday in the live stream, I've actually bought a new airbrush. I need to get the grips with using that one, because obviously it's with it being a new one, it's not what I'm used to. And I bought it quite a while ago now. And I'm hoping to use it a lot more with the models, not just with weathering and things, but even doing things like this. I'd like to maybe start using the airbrush rather than hand painting, but I do like the control that I have with hand painting as well, though. So there's one more of the smaller ones here. Was it a 5 plank? 1, 2, yep. And then we're on to the larger ones. Like I say, apologies for the issues with the internet earlier on. But if we can start getting things to work properly, I really do want to make this regular. Don't know why I haven't bothered doing it more before. Well, I do know. After the chaos of I think it was the 2022 or 2021, can't remember, Hornby site crashing when I did that live. They don't have that problem anymore by the looks of it. Now onto the larger wagons. Like I say, pick these up really cheap. I'm so glad I did. I remember a couple of years ago, there's a video on the main channel where I did some Longmoor wagons. They were the cheap wagons that you got. I remember I got them cheap as well, but they were the ones that came free on the was it My Model Railway Town or something like that, Partworks. And I painted those ones in the blue. And I remember there have been people who've got upset about that going, but the wagons weren't in blue. Well, it depends on when you were modelling. And to be honest, I'm not going to model a specific period of the Longmoor. Quite frankly, it's just going to be my model railway of Longmoor. Some of the wagons will be in blue, some of them will be in green, some of them might even be black or grey. So on this occasion, I've gone for the green. By the looks of it, just having a quick look there, that acrylic's starting to dry really well already. Nice little scratch coat, and then I'll go over as it dries. I've got a few tram projects coming up soon as well. A custom, or a couple of customs, and some motorizations in different forms. So keep an eye out for them. So I don't limit myself to one type of modelling. I'm quite greedy. I like various different forms. And I do like a challenge from time to time. I remember being frustrated as a child when it came down to you could see somebody had done a model and you used to think, I wish I could do that, I want to do that. And you could really get frustrated trying to work out how did they do what I was staring at. And then think, I'll never be able to do it. I don't have those skills, or I can't afford to do that. Actually, if there's one thing that I've tried to prove over the years on the main channel is you can do these things with very little amounts of money. You can do things on a lot of, you can do good things, let's rephrase that, on a budget. Well, they don't have to be perfect, but some of the results you can get with very little funds and creating your own masterpiece of how to do it. I found that out very clearly. And I like to share that with you all. You know, you don't have to have the best in everything. And there's some things that it can be beneficial, but what do they say? Bad workman always blames the tools. Why? That can be correct. The job might take a little bit longer, but it's still possible. Well, unfortunately, I'm going to have to mix some more of that green. Is that green, isn't it? Yep. At least I hope it's that green. If it's not, I've just mixed up a whole new batch. Spoon up some more thinners there. Make it a little bit more thin this time. Not a lot, but a little bit. Let's have a look. Wagons are pretty much almost dry already, the first ones. But before we go on with that, I need to give this a shot. Let's have a look. It's a shame there wasn't more of these wagons, this particular one, when I was purchasing these. But I might keep a lookout at some of the collectors' fairs and shows. And never know, I might be able to pick one up or more. Make a nice little rake of these. This one's just a scratch coat like before on the other wagons. That'll do. So therapeutic. Certainly keeping me relaxed. See how long that one takes to dry. Oh, look at the state of my fingers. I have to start wearing the gloves again. Right. I believe this was the first one. You can see it's almost dried off there. Pretty much there. And requires a second coat. So I'm just going to attempt fit with this one wagon. And we'll see how this goes. Actually, I'll have to get going on that airbrush for those Mark 1 Suburban coaches I want to do. See how that one dries out. And I am running out of space. And there's the door. Give me a moment. Oh well, back again. Parcel delivery. What is it? Oh, it's not even for me. Right, I forgot where I was at. I feel I may have done that side. On to the next one. I definitely think 2 coats is probably going to do the trick. Obviously, I'll need to give them a spray of lacquer as well before I do the transfers. After all that chaos with the beginning of the stream, it would appear that this is going really well, which I'm glad about after all that chaos. Talk, doing our heads in. I think a change is on the horizon at this rate. There we are. Get the music back on. There we go. Back with the music. Nice. Next. Won't be long, it'll be car show season. I'll be out doing that as well as the railways. And in some cases, both the railway and the car show at the same venue. We've had a few of them over the years. Townfield Railway, Beamish Museum, Darlington. I think the Aln Valley this year's doing a car show as well. Next wagon. We're getting there. Yep, 2 coats I think will be sufficient enough for this. Nicely done. This should make a good batch of Longmoor wagons. It's back to the larger ones now. It's all the smaller ones done. 2 coats. Put a little bit more thinners in that paint. And I think we will be scored on that. And I can do those that Airfix model I did yesterday evening. Give that a coat of this while we've got this paint out. So a bit of a therapeutic Tuesday, just painting models. Like I said, these things have been lying around for months, I reckon in excess of a year now, and hadn't got around to doing them, so it'll be one more thing off the list. I've got to say that this Humbrol acrylic paint is drying wonderfully. It's got a lovely finish and a lovely colour to it for this particular job. I'm most happy with it. People were getting there. Getting there. From a mental health point of view, it actually feels really good finally getting this project underway. Feel a bit of a burst of energy inside. Feeling a satisfaction, especially seeing as the job seems to be going as well as it is. Right, a bit more of the paint. Not a terrific amount though this time, because that's only for the one wagon. So a little bit in. Pick up some of that thinners. This is definitely finishing a lot better than I thought it would. Gotta say, really good. Links are in the description for the Humbrol paint. Very good. Now this might need a third coat, because obviously this had a darker finish, whereas the the open wagons there, they were just like a grey finish. However, this had sort of like a red oxide finish to it. Now for the base. Be a little bit more rough and ready with this. Nice. I have got to say that they are definitely drying out better. Now, before I make a start on this, some enamel thinners there. I'm just gonna give this a once over. As the enamel thinners will evaporate, but it will help just give it a little bit of a clean. Just clean it up a little bit. You can see there it's drying up really quickly. Just that little bit of thinners. There you go. This is probably going to need a good couple of coats, if not more, but get a scratch coat on. I'll let that one dry. I need some more of that paint. Get a scratch coat onto this one as well. Oh. Right, coming up to midday. So far, quite a productive morning. Looking good. Music. I'm going to finish off a few more things on this, and then we might have to call it a day for today's live stream, but at the minute I just want to get some of these done. I know that for the next live stream we've got stuff ready and waiting to be worked on. Let's take a look and see how these are. Oh, well, yes. I think I would say, yes, that's definitely taken well. That has taken very well. Yeah. Let's have a look at one of the smaller ones. Yeah. Definitely. I'm liking the look of that. Let's have a look at one of the larger ones. Yeah. That's worked. That's worked lovely. They all need to dry out properly. But so we've got the air fix has been painted. Wait, it's been given the base coat because we need to. There is, I think it is. Let's have a look. Dark earth. There's some black to go on them. The wagons here. They need the black lining on the metalwork, so that's a job for tomorrow. And let's have a look. they need to be gone over with a matte spray to dull them right down, because they just look far too plasticky at the minute. But no, that is looking good. I think we've done well there today. So obviously we've had the mishaps with the internet connection, but hopefully we can get past that. Just need to clean up this brush now. The beauties of model making. Let's have a look at what we've accomplished today. So we've got and then obviously we've got the Airfix, which needs the additional paints tomorrow. So not a bad day's work. I shall see you again, hopefully, tomorrow morning, and we won't have any problems, fingers crossed, with the internet.